I want to talk about the pros and cons of having freeform locks, dreads, whatever you want to call them. So I want to talk about that. I have a little list. I'm going to start with the positives because I think it's important to talk about the positive first. And so I'm going to be looking down a little bit because I wrote down some bullet points so I don't forget. So, one, let's see. So technically, I don't have to do my hair. So that's like the first thing that I think is really awesome. I just moisturize it in the morning and I moisturize it with my rose water. I seal it in with my hair butter and that's about it. I go about my business for the day. And sometimes if I'm really in a rush, I don't even do that. Sometimes I just leave, but that's like if I'm really, really rushing and not and just really rushing, because I definitely prefer to moisturize my hair before I leave the house. So that one's like the easiest one I could think of. Two, okay, I could fall asleep and wake up not alarmed. I used to have an afro before I had locks. I used to have loose afro hair, and I would retwist it or braid it or do whatever I was doing to it, and I would have to wear a satin bonnet. Or if I was too tired and sleepy to do that, then I would just put the satin bonnet on my head. But then of course I would wake up and it would be all smushed. So it was really tedious, It was just a lot of work. And when you have dreads, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you can take a nap and wake up and your hair is gonna look pretty much the same way it looked when you lay down. However, I do cover my hair at night because I don't want, any unnecessary friction and, whatever. My hair can get wet. Your hair can get wet when you have freeform locks. I mean, when you have dreads or any type of locks, your hair can get wet. But I just wanted to point that out because, once again, when I had afro hair, if my hair if there was even a hint of moisture in the atmosphere, it was over. Whatever hairstyle I had was done. And that was one of the reasons why I just really didn't like having an afro, because I would style it, or even if I didn't style it, my hair would just shrink so much. I had very I don't know what the word is for it. My hair would shrink I would have a big fro and it would go to you would think that my hair was I cut my hair. Literally, you would think I cut my hair. So being able to get my hair wet with freeform locks is really, really cool. The next positive, I forgot the number. Okay, so dyeing and bleaching my hair it's less risky. I've dyed my hair and bleached it a lot in the past. Not necessarily with this set of locks because I've also cut my hair in the past, so I've only dyed my hair a couple of times with this set of locks. But in the past, I used to dye it, bleach it, do all types of crazy shit, and my hair would be okay for the most part. I think because of how thick my hair is, the bleach isn't getting to every single strand. It's just kind of laying on top, so I can kind of get away with it. Another plus about having freeform locks is the uniqueness of it. Your locks aren't gonna look like anybody else's. I know there was a lot of people that I admired and then pictures that I looked at prior to starting my hair, and I wanted my hair to look like theirs, but it didn't. And that's okay, but no one's hair looks like mine. It's like your own fingerprint. It's really unique to you, and I really like the fact that that my hair is unique to me. I really like being an individual, and I think freeform locks kind of give you your own style in a sense. And the last positive that I have is less maintenance. Probably the biggest positive for me, because like I said, I used to have an afro and I felt like that was definitely way more maintenance than having locks, obviously. The most that I do is I shampoo, condition my hair. I put on my, hold on. I have it right here. I put on my do-rag at night, And that's about it. Like I don't do anything crazy to my hair. Just moisturize it, make sure it's healthy, you know. So let's see. Yeah, that's all the positives. So now we can get into the negative. The first negative is my hair takes a really long time to dry. So I don't have like a hair dryer. I know some people have hair dryers at home, but I don't. So when I wash my hair, it has to be planned, and I know it has to happen in the morning time so that I have adequate time for my hair to dry. And sometimes it's still not dry by the end of the day, and I have to like be strategic about how I sleep because I don't want my hair to be, I want my hair to dry properly. So yeah, having thick locks, it takes a while for your, at least takes a while for your hair to dry, for sure. Another negative in relation to dyeing my hair, when it comes to bleaching my hair, like there was a point in time where I wanted my hair to be really, really light because I was trying to dye my hair like a lavender color years ago. And it was really difficult to get my hair to lift to that high level blonde. Like I actually did achieve it, but parts of my hair just would not lift. Now, technically, that could apply to just about anybody. I mean, hair is unpredictable, but I feel like with locks, with thicker locks, it's even harder, in my opinion, to reach a really high level of like the tone of blonde, because I mean, my hair is naturally black and my hair is also thick, so it just, like I could only achieve like this yellowish hue. It was like difficult, but somehow parts of my hair would get really white. But yeah, so that's a negative, you know, if you're someone who likes to dye their hair a lot and you have Freeform locks. Another negative is that when my hair was shorter, I would get really bored because I don't know, it would just be short and I'd be bored. So I would dye it a lot. Nowadays, I don't know, I guess sometimes I'm bored, but like I guess right now my goal is really just length, and I think once I have more length I'll be less bored with my hair. So this is a big negative for me, the unpredictability in hair growth patterns. So I was semi free-forming prior to this set of locks, and when I semi free-formed, I started my hair off with like 2-strand twists, and then I just never maintained them, and then my hair just turned into locks. With this set, I didn't do that. With this set, I literally had like a very short amount of hair, and I just let my hair grow, and it turned into locks. But the problem was, because I didn't like put exactly where the locks would be, there was tension in certain areas, specifically like my temple. So like I have like short dreads right here, and that's because there was tension there and it was causing like breakage. So that's definitely a con if you have Freeform locks. I don't know if that's who that's gonna affect, but it affected me because I didn't put a dread right there. So then when my hair grew, it just grew in a way where it was just going the other way, and it just created this tension for me on my temples. So that was something I had to really work to, like I had to like grow my hair back in that area, and that was like a whole thing, and I was self-conscious about it. So that was definitely a big con for me, for sure. If you're obsessed with having long hair and you want to have Freeform locks, it might be a while before your hair shows length, or you really might not see it for a while, like for real, because some people's hair just grows up or it just gets thicker. For me, I feel like my hair has gotten thicker more than it's gotten longer, and like my hair's obviously grown, but if you look at other people, you'll see their hair and you'll be like, damn, so 4 years later their hair is like down to their back, like down their back, and you're just like, why isn't my hair that long? So if you're someone that's obsessed with length, it may take a while to see that if you have Freeform locks. The last con, which is like the biggest negative, okay, the biggest negative is the fact that people make assumptions about me because of my hair. Yeah, I hate this. So it could be literally like my sexual orientation. It could be people misgendering me, which I think is like, I'm less annoyed by that now that I'm more mature and older. But when I was, I'm not even gonna say when I was younger, because literally this happened not that long ago and I was like really offended by it. But people will literally just think I'm a dude because I have locks. And I don't know, it's kind of awkward and embarrassing when you're in public and someone's saying, sir, like someone's literally calling you a sir and you're just like, I'm not a sir, I'm a woman. Like, damn, you don't have to do me like that in public, shit. But that one is, I hate that. When my hair was an afro, that never happened to me. When my hair was straight, that never happened to me. When I got locks, all of a sudden I looked like a man, and it was just like, what the fuck? So that's the biggest one for me. The thing about the sexual orientation, I don't know what that's all about. Like, I've had people that I've worked with in the past just assume that I would flat out ask me actually if I was like a lesbian, or assume that I was, and I didn't really understand it. Maybe it was my hair, maybe it was the way that I presented myself. But the only reason I brought that up is because I had someone say to me, well, your look is extreme. And he was basically talking about how my hair was and like the fact that I had piercings and stuff like that. It was just stupid stuff. But yeah, if you're someone that doesn't want to be I guess judged, then Freeform Locs would probably not be a good idea. So yeah, that's all I got for now. But yeah, honestly, Freeform Locs are cool. I really like them. I like my hair a lot. And yeah, I wouldn't change it. So yeah, so that's my list. That's my list for now. Let me know if y'all want any more pros and cons.